Have you ever woken up with the feeling that the darkness itself is watching you? That's how it began for me. It was Thursday night, 3:07 a.m. I woke to the sound of breathing, not mine, slow, deliberate, just inches from my ear. I didn't move. My apartment is small. One room, no hiding spots. The air felt heavier, like something was in it with me. My eyes began to adjust, and in the farthest corner I saw something, a patch of black darker than the dark itself. I blinked, and it shifted, slowly, purposefully. My pulse climbed into my throat. It wasn't supposed to be here. 3 years ago, I lived with my older brother in an old farmhouse in Maine. We had a game called Who's in the Room. We'd turn off all the lights, hide, and try to sense where the other was. One night, I hid behind the wardrobe. My brother was supposed to be searching. I heard him whisper, "I can feel you breathing." But the voice came from the opposite side of the room. My stomach turned cold. Then, my brother stepped into view right in front of me. His face pale, eyes wide in terror. He leaned in close and whispered, "That's not me." The lights flickered on, and between us, in that brief, stuttering flash of light, stood something impossibly tall, its head brushing the ceiling, its outline shifting like smoke in water. By the time the bulbs fully lit, it was gone. We never spoke of it again. My brother left 2 days later. I told myself it was just a trick of the dark. But now, here I was. Same breathing, same darkness in the corner. My hand trembled as I reached for my phone on the nightstand. The second I touched it, the thing in the corner stopped breathing. The silence was worse. Then my phone lit up. A notification. A new photo. No sender. Just a timestamp. Taken seconds ago. My breath caught in my throat. It was a photo of me, sleeping, from my bed. In the far corner of the image, something darker than the dark itself. I live alone. When I bought this old brick house on the edge of a small Pennsylvania town, I thought I'd won the lottery. It was huge, 3 floors, original woodwork, a sprawling backyard, and I got it for a fraction of its worth. The seller, a pale man in his 60s, handed me the keys without a handshake. His only words were, "Don't open the basement at night." I laughed. I thought he was joking. Now I wish I'd listened. The first week was quiet. Until one night, just past midnight, I heard it. A slow, deliberate rhythm. Thunk, thunk, thunk. It was coming from directly beneath my bedroom. The basement. It happened again the next night. And the next. Always after midnight. Always the same rhythm. Then one night, the knocking stopped, and I heard whispering. Not words I could understand. Just the sound of someone talking to themselves. The next morning, there was something on my kitchen counter. A large old-fashioned brass key. Heavy, rusted. I had never seen it before. It fit the basement door perfectly. I didn't go down right away, not until the rain came a few days later. When I opened the door, the air that rolled out was cold and wet, smelling faintly of stone, and something sweet, like rotting fruit. The wooden stairs groaned under my weight. The overhead light flickered, then went out completely. Only my flashlight cut the darkness. That's when I saw them, bare footprints in the dust. Small, human-shaped, leading to an old iron cabinet in the far corner. The door was ajar. Inside, a headless doll. Then a whisper. "You came back." My flashlight died. I ran. After that night, the house wasn't the same. Things moved when I wasn't looking. Doors I'd locked were found open. The bathroom mirror would fog over and reveal smeared handprints. One night, my bedroom door slowly opened. A figure stood there, impossibly tall, head nearly touching the ceiling. It spoke without moving its lips. "Soon you'll remember." I went to the library and dug through old property records. In 1968, the house belonged to a man named Charles Crow, suspected of abducting several children. Most of the bodies were never found. One case from 1959 chilled my blood. A 6-year-old boy who vanished without a trace. The photo looked almost exactly like me at that age. That night, the knocking came again. Only this time, it wasn't from the basement. It was inside the walls. I could hear breathing, slow, measured, matching my own. Then the voice. "Now, you're ready." I don't remember deciding to do it. I just took the key, unlocked the basement, and went down. The footprints were back, more of them now, overlapping, leading past the cabinet into a narrow brick tunnel I'd never seen before. The deeper I went, the colder it got. Water dripped from overhead pipes. The air felt heavy. At the end of the tunnel was a wooden chair. A tall man sat in the chair, face hidden in shadow, a headless doll in his lap. When he spoke, the sound wasn't coming from his mouth. It was inside my head. "You never left. This house has always been yours." I blinked, and suddenly I was standing inside the iron cabinet. The door began to close. From the other side, the knocking started again. Thunk, thunk, thunk. And then I realized it wasn't him knocking. It was me,